Hello YouTube, this is RL coming to you again from my channel, and I am excited to announce a brand new series called RL Plays Retro. So it's going to be connected to my other series, which is called Retro Life, which I'll be doing with my friend CK, where we're going to be reviewing all sorts of retro video games from the 1980s and 1990s. In this podcast, I will be playing these games, and every game that I play in this section will be eventually reviewed in the other section called Retro Life. So let's get started, YouTube, and I'm going to be playing Sunsetriders. Alright, pressing play. Player 1. I'm going to choose Cormano, one of my favorite characters, although there's only 2 on this one. Sega Genesis has 2, where the Super NES has 4, like the arcade version. So, this is a really awesome game. Not going to be reviewing it because I'll be reviewing it with CK on my other station, on my other podcast called Retro Life series. The series will be called RL Plays Retro, and I will be playing all sorts of games from the 1980s and 1990s. So right now I am playing, obviously, Sunsetriders, a Contra-like game where the player is shooting lots of outlaws, and he's basically a bounty hunter, I suppose, killing off these guys and collecting money. And the bosses at the end are the ones that he has to kill. And he just gets his little lady friend, and they all look the same in this game. Apparently they were doing cloning at the time. Maybe there was some time machine time travel in this era, where they cloned all these girls. And the cattles get spooked. I don't know who spooked them. There's not a story in this game, so you don't know. Just avoid the cattle. Kill all these guys. One of the good things about this game, it takes one of the best guns in the Contra universe and puts it in this game, and he just says, no, we're not going to have all those shitty guns. We're just going to give you the spreader, pretty much. Well, at least the Cormano has it. There's 2 different guns in these games, but the Super version is more faithful to the arcade. This one is a lot different. It's broken up into 2 segments each, where you have to save a girl in distress. And she says, "Thank you, nice boy." And the graphics are a little different. They're more flat than the Super NES. They're not as bright, but they're still nice. Again, this is not a review. Not going to be reviewing this game. Just playing it for your enjoyment. I love this game. It's definitely a game that I never played when I was younger. Never heard of this game until about 5 years ago, and a friend of mine introduced it to me, and I was shocked. I right away loved it. Obviously, I'm a Contra fan, big Contra fan, but when I was playing the when I was playing the Genesis at the time, never really played the NES until recently when I became a retro gamer around 2010. I basically just loved NHL hockey. I was a huge hockey fan in that day, and all I played was NHL hockey and a couple other games here and there on the Sega system, Sega Genesis system. So I missed out a lot of games, but when I got into retro gaming, as I said, about 10 years ago, I was looking on Google, and I was Googling all the best games on the system, and so I had a collection now that has a lot of the classics, and so I got to replay them and experience the Genesis for the first time. Back in the day, I never really enjoyed these games, sadly, but you know, you get to enjoy them now. There's still a lot of enjoyment out of these games. They're not about the graphics, it's about gameplay. And it's fun. The 16-bit era was amazing. Look at these sprites. They're so big and colorful. Now, obviously, the Sega Genesis does not have the color palette that they did on the Super NES, but these games look really nice. And this game, look at that. Bullying him with lead. Pounding him, and this is a pretty easy boss. And the funny difference between this game and the Super Nintendo, he doesn't have any audio. Just bury me with my money. In the Super version, he actually says it, not just in print. The bonus damage does not have any real impact. It's only for when you're playing in two-player mode, where it shows you which player got the most hits in. And this is also a different section in the Genesis and Super. Super has a scene where you're shooting people in first person. This is different completely. This one is throwing power-ups at you. Damn, I missed that one. I keep on missing. Yeah, it's not as easy as it looks. I only got 2. Damn it. That's not enough. I need a lot more. I'm not that good in this game. Oh, man. This is a nice level. I love this level. Train. Boy, that first package is always a bomb. I don't need bombs in my life. Music is pretty awesome. Yeah, killing these guys. They're all the same though. Sliding around. This Genesis version, the backgrounds move where the Super version does not. So little touches here and there are different. Ah, I just got blasted. And the look of the explosion is a little bit better, I find, on the Genesis version compared to the Super version, where it's more blocky and pixelated. Oh man, there's so many guys to fight and kill. They're all over the place. This is a wild, wild west train. Another bomb. There's so many. I'm gonna wait. Boom. This train is cool though. I like the cactuses moving in the background there. Saved the lady in the yellow dress. I think she's cloned throughout this game. She always wears yellow. Same girl. I think she gets captured every time. It's the same girl. They must recapture in every level. Another bounty. Gotta go for. So this is a really awesome game. I really love it. It's one of my favorites on the Sega Genesis right now. Love these shooting style games like Contra. It's made by Konami, so it's the same. I wouldn't say they ripped it off. It's obviously Contra is made by Konami, so they just wanted to capitalize on the popularity of the Contra series, and this is really just a Contra game with a cowboy skin on it. But you know, it's different. It's not the same. Doesn't have a lot of platforming on it. It's pretty much just straightforward shooter with boss battles, just like the Contra series. But there's no aliens, it's just cowboys. And you do face Indians, and that's the Genesis version. And of course, the arcade version had that. It's pretty racist, I guess, to this day and age, you know, fighting Indians. That would not happen today. So it's a product of its time. This is the 1990s, and politically correct was not the case back then. This boss is quite easy. Just keep on shooting him in this location and just pop him. Keep on shooting him with lead, and he'll go down. Hasta la bye-bye. Yes, you're gone. And the candies. They look like candies he gave me. Thanks for the candies. Very expensive candies. Love those candies. Very colorful money. This screen is different. They don't have this on the Super. Super just does it on the screen that you kill the boss. So little touches here and there. And again, this screen gives you all these power-ups. Not as easy as it looks. Well, it's pretty easy, I guess, but I always seem to miss one or two. Got that one. She's purging her truck, her wagon. Ah, missed that one. Didn't like that. And this is the section that's the racist section. Shooting Indians is not PC, that's for sure. I mean, it's a good level, but they replaced the Indians with just cowboys in the Super NES version. But you still have to fight the Indian boss, the Native American boss in the battle. So it's the same thing, it's just you're not, you know, shooting at Native Americans in a level. I mean, it's just a product of its 90s. It's not, I mean, obviously, it's something that they would not do today, obviously. It's a fun level. Lots of boulders rolling down. Everything is fast-paced action. It's like a spreader gun, which is really cool. I suck at this. I guess this is the fun part of watching me play, is that I'm not that good at these games, but I try. I try. And, here's the lady in distress again. Same girl. Must be a clone. Or she's got lots of sisters. And they all wear the same clothing. Same yellow dress. Couldn't you just change the dress? How hard is that to change a dress color? Just make it a red dress, or a green dress, or a purple dress, or a pink dress. But nope. Every dress is yellow. They want to dress the clones in yellow. That is the 90s for you. Cloning was a lot. It wasn't just sheep. It wasn't just Polly that they cloned back in the 90s or 2000s. When did they clone Polly again? I'll have to Google that. Oh, I went right into the fire. Another thing about this game that they didn't censor in the Genesis, where they kept the burning. You get burnt alive. They'll show you as a crisp, where the Super version does not have that. Which I kind of like the Genesis version for that, because they were more edgy and they didn't care about censorship, which is great. I don't like censorship in video games, and kind of would like them to have kept the arcade version intact. But of course, the arcade version, they couldn't keep everything. It wasn't. They weren't able to do that in the 16-bit era. But this game looks nice. I like the clouds going by, and the colors are very bright and vibrant. The totem pole there. And they don't have this in the Super version, where there's a elevator kind of thing, lift going down. Ah, always fall there, always fall there. A lot of TPs. So it looks good. This is a nice looking game. Can't wait to review this with my friend CK in my Retro Life section, so look forward to that. Every game that I play in this RL Plays Retro section will be reviewed with me and CK in a future date, so look forward to that on my channel. New exciting things are happening on my channel, so you definitely should like and subscribe and hit that notification button so you can see all my videos when they come out. Once a week I will have a new video, and lately it will be video games, but I will be doing some retrospectives, or I will be doing some prediction videos and movie rankings. I still like those. I have a lot of interest, but I am streamlining my YouTube channel to be more retro gaming. I love retro games, and I might as well play them for you guys. And hope you like it. This guy, and he is a hard one to beat. This one is not as easy. Just got me again. But I know how to do it. It's just memorizing the it's just all about memorizing the patterns. Got me again. But the Super, for some reason, this guy's a lot harder on the Super. Yeah, well, I'm way too close. Why am I so close? I know how to beat this guy, and he is just handing me my ass on this playthrough right now. But I will beat him, that's for sure. He will go down. There you go. More candies. They look like candies. Don't shoot my brother. He's only following orders. I just shot him like 100 times. Nope, I won't shoot him anymore. But I won't shoot him. If you don't count the other times I shot him. So funny. Game's a classic. Well, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you like this video. Like, subscribe. I will have more videos in the weeks, months, and years to come. Bye for now.